All right, so in this video, I want to explain how we record videos for our customers, also who's in the video, and what the process looks like once you sign up with us, once you decided you want to do videos with us for your company, for your personal brand. What does the recording workflow look like? So a couple of things. One, we record content with you every 2 weeks on a recording session. So every 2 weeks, we meet with you. Usually it's me on the call. Sometimes it's Jay, our creative director, on the call, and you, who's usually the founder, on the call. And together we record all the content for you, all the videos for you for the next 2 weeks. And so that's usually between 4 to 6 videos in one session that we create. That recording session is always on the same day, always at the same time, so that you know, whatever, every Thursday at 2 p.m. or every second Thursday at 2 p.m., you're recording content. It's on there, it's on your calendar, you know it's a priority, it doesn't fall through the cracks, and we show up together. That recording session never takes longer than an hour. That's when we're done. It happens very rarely that we need to go over an hour. Oftentimes, once we've done a couple of recording sessions, it's sometimes done after 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, where we got all your videos for the next 2 weeks recorded. Each video is between 1 to 5 minutes long. So it's talking head is you answering a question that we prepared. There's another video of how we come up with questions for you, but it feels like an interview. I don't know if you've done a podcast interview before, but you show up to a podcast interview, maybe on Zoom, there's another person, and they interview you. They ask you a couple of questions that lie within your field of expertise about you, about your company, about what you do, and you answer the questions. And that's exactly how we record videos for you. We prepare questions, and then we ask you those questions on the call. You answer them. And because we're there live with you in the recording session, and we use a software called Riverside for that, which is similar to Zoom. You can have video chats there. There's 2 people in there. You can see each other, talk to each other, and record the recording, kind of what you can also do with Zoom. But the big difference is that with Riverside, there's a local recording. So with Zoom, if you do a recording, you get very shitty video quality because there's loss through the connection. Sometimes there's a glitch. Sometimes someone loses the connection to the internet, and then there's a break in the video. The audio quality is kind of bad. With Riverside, you get local recording, which means that we get the full resolution of the camera, the webcam that you're using, and there's no loss through the connection, which means that we can record studio quality video and audio remotely. You can be in your home office, you can be in your office, you can be traveling to whatever, Mexico, wherever you want to go, and still keep recording videos in high quality. So we meet there every 2 weeks. We're there with you, which means that we can give you lots of feedback and insights and coaching, right? Because part of the point is that, one, we make it very easy for you because you just show up. Maybe you prepare a little bit. We send you those questions that we want to ask you, beforehand, so you can look at them if you want, but you don't have to. So you just show up and you answer a couple of questions. And we hear this a lot from our customers, where they tell us, and Felix, the founder and COO of Ferris Labs, just had our first recording session. He said, this was so much easier than I thought, because they just show up and answer a couple of questions, and suddenly, boom, you have videos for the next 2 weeks, right? So we want to make it very easy for you. You don't have to worry about anything because we're there with you. So whether your camera is set up properly, whether your audio settings are right, whether there's good lighting, whether your background is good, all of these things that you usually have to worry about when you record videos on their own, we'll tell you. We'll make sure that all of that is set up properly, is done the right way, your framing is correct, so you don't have to worry about it. Also, when you then answer the questions, we can do iterations on it, right? So if we ask you a question and you answer it, we might tell you that was too long, that we need to concise it down a little bit. We make sure that you don't ramble. We make sure that you don't repeat yourself. We make sure to tell you when you're stuttering or cut that out. We'll make sure that we remind you to give examples and be tangible. We make sure to remind you to add a call to action or a question to the audience at the end. We might tell you to restructure your point a little bit to make the first sentence more catchy, because that's the first thing people see when they watch the videos. All of these little details that matter whether a video will perform well or will perform badly, we'll tell you. So you don't have to worry about it. We'll tell you when you're rambling. We'll tell you when you're going off on a tangent. We'll tell you when you're not adding an example or mentioning, a case study that you could be mentioning, etc., etc. So yeah, every 2 weeks we meet with you. We ask you a couple of questions. Who's in the video? It's always the person that we're building the personal brand around, which is 95% of the time, it's the founder. So it's the founder in the video, it's talking head, again, 1 to 5 minutes long. Sometimes we can bring a second person into the call, right? If you want to talk with you or make a video with your co-founder about the founding story, we might bring in your co-founder for one video. If you just hired a new person and you want to introduce them, we might bring in that new hire for one video. But for 95% of the videos, it's just you, the founder, in the video. In terms of equipment, you don't need much because again, we're recording remotely. The only 2 things that we recommend our customers get is a proper webcam and a proper microphone. So most people use the webcam of their MacBook. I'm actually using that right now. That has 720p, which is totally fine for most videos. We often recommend getting a Logitech C920 and C922, Logitech Brio, which can record 1080p 4K. And because we're using Riverside, we get the full resolution of your webcam, right? So if you get the Brio, you get a 4K webcam. We get 4K videos for you remotely. And get a microphone. So for example, I'm right now using this Rode microphone. We recommend our customers get that. I think this one is $150. I think the webcam, the C920 is $100. So $250 of equipment, and you have HD video, studio quality audio, and that's the only equipment that you need. Otherwise, you have your laptop, and that's enough. Maybe sometimes a ring light, depending on your lighting. So yeah, this is everything around how we record videos for customers. I hope this was insightful. I hope this helped you making a decision. Peace out.